A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. Let's go. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Craig Ben, aka Cash Keg, back with an MLB no runs first inning prize picks video. I heard that you guys liked these a little bit in the comments. The last one that I did, so I'll continue to do them. Sorry, there's no videos yesterday. I didn't feel really well, so I kind of just stayed in bed all day. But hey, there's no basketball today. But yeah, man, I don't see that Philly team beating Miami at all without Joel Embiid. It's just went back and watched the games today, and they're in big trouble without him. And even if they have him, I don't know if they can beat that Miami team with how deep they are off the bench. But yeah, we'll talk baseball today. Again, if you want to keep seeing these no runs first inning videos, we'll hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and I'll do my best to knock them out. And yeah, let's just keep going and jump right into this. All right, I have the Prizepicks desktop up here where we have the MLB portion up here, and we'll talk about no runs first inning. That's first tab, first inning runs allowed. So you're basically going under if no runs and over if there is a run. So we'll talk about a few that we like here. I won't touch these early games just because they are going to kick off pretty soon here. So I won't touch them. If I was going to, I would probably take the under on this first game with Ohtani on the hill and Rich Hill. But I'm not going to touch these early games in this video. We're going to touch the later games that we have here. Not a ton today, really, across for baseball, and then again, no basketball today. So not a whole lot to jump on to, but that doesn't mean we can't find some things to play today. So I think the first one, we're going to come down here and we're going to look at Miami and San Diego right here in the Padres, Marlins. We're going to go the under on this one. We have Luzardo on the hill for Miami, and we have Nick Martinez on the hill for San Diego. This year so far, Luzardo is 4-0 with no runs first inning in his appearances, and Martinez is 3-1. So pretty good probability so far in those starts that they're not going to give up a run. The juice is around minus 160 on the under on this so far. If we kind of go back and look at last season, what they did, no Mick Martinez at all. And Luzardo, struggled a little bit. He was 8-4, 67%, no runs first inning. So kind of like this, these guys coming out. It seems to be a pitcher's paradise right now with the way the balls are at. Like I said, anytime we're going to get value when we're betting these, I always kind of look for the value that we're getting pretty heavy juice on one side, and then just kind of look at how the pitchers have done. On both sides of it this year and last year. So like I said, there's around minus 160 on this for no runs first inning. So this is the first one we're going to throw up here. The next one we're going to look up and go after is, again, right next door. We're going the Rays and Mariners. We're going to go under on this one as well, where we have Shane McClanahan. I don't know if you've watched him pitch this year, but he's a lot of fun. He's 1-0 on away, and they are on the road, but he's 3-2 with only 60%, no runs first inning. But on the other side, Robbie Ray has 5-0 this year with no runs first inning. The juice is minus 170 on the under, no runs first inning. I think he gets it done here up at this Seattle lineup. Like I said, McClanahan's one of my favorite pitchers today. If you're playing daily fantasy, I really like him. Just done really well this year. And if we kind of look what he's done so far, he's pitched a ton of Ks. Like if you like him, if you like strikeouts, you'll like Shane McClanahan. I mean, 11, 7, 9, 8, and 7 Ks over his first five games that he's pitched this year. So again, going up against the Seattle team, on both sides of it, we got a 3.33 implied run total for Seattle and a 3.67 for Tampa Bay. And even on the Miami and Padres, there's a 3.5 and a 3.5 on each side. So kind of a pitching duel on both sides. High strikeout pitchers. So I don't know what the Shane McClanahan strikeout prop is, but might be one you want to attack here against Seattle. But anyways, no runs first inning. These are my favorite two if you're only picking two. There's not a lot of games on this card, right? So one that, they tend not to have. We get the Rockies and Nationals here. Now, they're bet minus 165 that they will give up a run first inning. Senzatella is 3-1 that he hasn't. That he hasn't given up a run, and then Aaron Sanchez is 1-1 on one game he didn't give up a run, one game he did in the first inning. So the juice is actually on the over here. So if you wanted to take a chance on this Rockies Nationals game and go for the over, I get it. It's in Coors Field as well, so I can see why they would take the over on this. And two pitchers that are not very good as well. So if you wanted to take this would be one of the ones I would take the over. I'm going to stick to these top two because I like them the most. But we'll talk about, like this one, I would, lean on the over, but I would build around if you're going to use some for some other plays that you have. Again, this Padres and Marlins under and the Rays and Mariners under are definitely ones I like. But we'll throw this one up here as the over. Not sure I'll take it or not, but just looking at the juice wise, it's definitely on the over for yes runs first inning for the Rockies and Nationals. Kind of look at a few more of these. We go with the Mets and the Phillies. They are right around a -125 with no runs first inning, and both pitchers have actually done well this year, not allowing a run in the first inning. Walker is 2-0, and Nola is 5-0, not giving up a run in the first inning. But we do have the Mets and Phillies, some pretty good offenses here, but we got some pretty decent pitchers. I worry about Walker a little bit, but he hasn't given one up. Sometimes Philly can struggle a little bit. So if I had to lean one, I would lean the under here. Still debating if I want to play it or not. These are the two that I'm going to play, but it would be the next in line for me to touch. And one more that kind of makes me a little bit nervous, but we'll talk about just with the way the Cardinals are hitting, is down here at St. Louis at San Francisco. We got Mikolas on the mound for St. Louis. He's 4-1 so far this year with not giving up a run in the first inning, and Webb is 3-2. The juice is around -140 with not giving up a run in the first inning, but I worry about these offenses. So if we kind of look what they did last year, Mikolas was 6-3 and not giving up a run first inning, and Logan Webb was 21-7, which is pretty stinking good. Same kind of thing with going and looking at this Rays and Mariners. I forgot to mention what they did last year. Shane McClanahan was 21-5, not giving up a run first inning, 81%. And Robbie Ray was 23-9, 72%. So really good odds of not giving up a run first inning. So that's why I like those two the most. But again, talking about the San Francisco St. Louis one, the only thing is just comes down to the offenses. But if you look at the implied run total, St. Louis is at 3.31, and San Francisco is at 3.69. So if you were looking to take a shot at one more here to add a fifth in this, we did pretty well the first time we did these videos with no runs first inning. I don't remember the exact record. I'm going to go back and pull it up, but I would take this one and lean the under, but this is my least confident one. So if I had to rate these real quick here, I would probably go Rays and Mariners under, no runs first inning on this one. Padres Marlins, no runs first inning is number 2. Then I would come down here and probably do Mets and Phillies as my number 3. Then I would take the Rockies Nationals over. So yes, runs first inning is number 4. And then number 5, I'd probably take the Giants and Cardinals under for no runs first inning. So we got 4 runs, no first inning, and we got 1 yes for the Rockies and Nationals. And again, apologize not being able to put out any videos yesterday. I'm still not great, but I feel way better than yesterday. And I'll try to look at a few things. Maybe we can put out a new video, or I'll do basketball for tomorrow. So I'm just kind of digging in here. I know you like these videos. Appreciate it. Hit that like button on your way out if you want me to do more of these, and hopefully we'll have a profitable day. So with that, appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.